are live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. Fat Thumbs Lance Payne can't seem to turn on his microphone. You still don't have it on, buddy. Now you can talk.
Thank you, Kato, my man.
I am looking good, feeling good, loving life. I hope that you can say the same. Tonight we got a lot going on. But if you haven't done it already, take a minute right now. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and take a minute and subscribe to our channel. Coach, in the last 28 days, we are on the positive 212 new subscribers.
Wow.
In the last 28 days. It's been an incredible run, so we appreciate all you guys out there. It's really, the YouTube channel is really starting to take off. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out over the course of the next few months. If you subscribe to the channel, don't forget to hit that little bell, turn on the notifications. You can also, on all of our social media, give it a thumbs up. That helps spread the word of our content here if you enjoy it, and it does help us a lot, and I do really personally appreciate that. Tonight, we have interviews with the Rad Boys, Lucio DeVere, Chris LaRusso, plus in action, we are going to see Malachi Gage looking for revenge against the good neighbor, John Ross. And then later on tonight, for the Imagine live title, we are going to see the brand new champion, the notorious Eric Enders, battling the top contender, Rad Boy Jake Wiley. That is going to be a match that you're not going to want to miss. And then, of course, to close down the show tonight, we are going to hear from all four men in the first ever four-way match in Imagine Wrestling history for the heavyweight title. That's going to be Gorgeous Gregory. That's going to be Jimmy the High-Flying Hippie. That's going to be the Rocker Chris Sands. That is going to be the World Beater Chris Coleman. And I never want to forget, man, we're going to name our brand new Fan of the Week. Always look forward to that. So, if you haven't heard, we are back in Altoona this Saturday night. We are going to have a special bell time, one time only for now at least. We're going to be starting at 4 o'clock, and we want to get everybody home in time because there's two big things going on in the evening. Penn State has their first home game. I know you're excited about that, Coach.
Oh, no.
And then WWE has an 8 o'clock show on well, it's not pay-per-view anymore. It's their streaming service. The Peacock. So if you want to see that, you're not going to have to choose. You can come and see Imagine Wrestling and then go home and watch Peacock.
Or either Michigan Wolverines. They open up
football?
Saturday. Yeah, they open up this Saturday also.
Never heard of them.
Don't look at Penn State.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
Who is Penn State playing this Saturday?
West Virginia. They have an actual real team that they're playing.
They're going to lose.
Not high school high like Michigan's going to play.
We're number 2.
Yeah, for now.
Number 2.
For now. We'll see what happens.
We're number 2.
Yep. I'll tell you what. Of course, I've said it many times in the past. There's a specific order that makes this thing work. First and foremost, it's always you guys, the imagination, our Imagine family. Without you guys, there is absolutely no Imagine Wrestling. Now, secondly, on that list, we thank our sponsors because in a world where everything is going through the roof price-wise, whether it be tickets to everything is so expensive, food is so expensive,
gas,
everything is so expensive right now. In a large part, despite everything going up, we've been able to keep our prices the same, tickets and food and everything that we do. Even our merchandise has stayed the same price. And a big part of that's because of their sponsors that helps us every single month. And this month, as it's been all year long, and from my understanding, is going to be continue the rest of 2023, that's Renewal by Anderson. They have been such a big help to us here in 2023. If you're looking for high quality windows and or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese of Renewal by Anderson. His number up there on the screen right now, it's 814-330-9870. Or you can visit them at their showroom. It's located on Municipal Drive in Duncansville. But specifically, ask for Jordan by name. Jordan, of course, is our DC Bentley. If you have a quick question, come a little early on Saturday. You can hit him up, and he'll get you steered in the right direction. But when you call that number, ask specifically for Jordan. He is going to be able to tell you of any specials that they have this month. And he's a good man. He might tell you, hey, next month's going to be a really good month. We have this super special coming up. So he's a good man. He will really help you in the best way that he can. Speaking of good men, I see a good man in the ring right now and a couple of jerks.
What? Do you mean a good neighbor and some psycho?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. First, he's accompanied by his son, the great neighbor, James Ross. He is the good neighbor, John Ross.
Hey, that's my brother from another mother and my nephew. Oh, look at that strut. Oh, do it, brother.
What is he doing?
Do it, Johnny.
What in the hell is happening already tonight? His opponent. He is one half of the current reigning and defending Imagine Tag Team Champions. He is the side show psycho, Malachi Gage. There you go, one half of the watch. Of course, our current tag team champions. His partner, Alpha Rick Matthews, unable to be here tonight, had a prior engagement. Malachi Gage can handle his business on his own, though. This guy's double tough, an experienced fighter, and knows how to get it done in the ring. No doubt about that.
Oh, yeah, this guy is a very dangerous man. I used to manage him back in the day. This is the reason why he's where he's at now.
He certainly has got a lot better since he was able to escape your clutches.
Oh, what do you mean, Kato? My clutches. He won the tag team titles the very first time under my
You're
watch.
like an evil hawk, like grabs into guys and drags them down.
You said hawk? Hawk? I'm a hawk, yes.
H-A-W-K.
But I've been working out a
More
lot.
like more like an evil buzzard. Like a buzzard neck with that long neck brace. Like a buzzard neck beast.
Come on, Kato. Come on.
There
You
you
can't
go.
even get it out your mouth, Kato.
Yeah.
Let's watch my brother from another mother right
Yeah,
here.
he's not doing too well right now. Malachi Gage has the size advantage here. I would argue certainly has the strength advantage as well. Big, thick kid is this Malachi Gage. Young, only 22 years old. He's so good already. It's hard to imagine how good he's going to be in 5 years. There you go. This is where, of course, neighbor John excels in that mind game situation, trying to get inside the head
He's
of
grabbing the
Malachi
hair.
Gage.
Malachi's grabbing the hair.
Well, that didn't happen. And again, this is more of those mind games that, you would hope that an experienced young guy like Malachi Gage would not fall into the trap of stepping in and making a mistake. And in due time, if he allows himself and his emotions to override him, it's going to be a problem for Malachi Gage. And potentially a problem on Saturday when the Watch will be defending the tag team titles against Ross and Son.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a great match this Saturday. Look at Johnny. Got him up in the corner, working him now.
Ducks out of the way. Oh, Malachi Gage drives that elbow deep into the guts of the good neighbor John Ross and follows it up with a real tight reverse chin lock. Beautifully done
Oh, man.
by Malachi Gage.
That looks like a choke right there. Come
not
on,
a
John.
choke.
You got to
It's-
get in there and check and make sure it's not a choke over there.
It's control the head, control the body, win the match. That's science as old as wrestling itself.
Neighbor John got this.
We appreciate everybody that's tuning in tonight. If you didn't hear
I
earlier,
love looking at the comments after the show also. I hate seeing ban the whistle. I'm tired of seeing ban the whistle. Is there any way we can ban that from being commented?
what are you talking about?
Every week I see ban the whistle, ban the whistle.
Wish I could ban you, period.
I'm from the PA Athletic Commission. You can fire me, you can
Yeah, I've heard.
kick me out,
Yeah, I've heard.
but I'll still be here.
Yeah, I've heard. I got the letter. Certified, too. I don't know what... You couldn't have just told me or sent me an email? What world are you and the people in Harrisburg living in where you got to send certified letters? Give me a break.
See, when I gave you my doctor's note, you didn't believe me. When I gave you the doctor's note saying I had a broken neck, you didn't believe me, Kato.
Yeah,
so I
'cause-
had to make sure I got a certified letter to you.
Well, the letter you gave me was written in crayon. What was I supposed to believe? Pulling the hair. Make him break it, referee, if you saw it. If you saw it, make him break it. He was pulling the hair. Big belly-to-back suplex by Malachi Gage. Well done. out of that headlock after all that hair pulling. That's one of the big disadvantages of having long hair.
Oh, that was a low blow.
Big shoulder big shoulder block.
Come on,
easy
get it
for
out.
me to say.
Get it out, Kato.
Yeah, I'm trying. Been a long afternoon here, and we just got a long evening. We're only 10 minutes in, and just hearing the gibberish that you've been spewing is screwing me up verbally. I can't believe you saw that shoulder block and didn't call it an eye rake or an upside down turnip or something.
Oh, now did you see that knee?
Yeah, I did see good call on the high knee, and now Malachi Gage driven into the buckle hard. One thing that people that come into this ring always comment about is how sort of light our turnbuckle covers are. You hit those, and you're not really getting much protection from the metal that's underneath. And Malachi Gage is feeling the effect of that right now. And neighbor John, smart tactician here, he has found a body part, and he is attacking it right now.
That's all part of the game plan right there.
What is the game plan here, I guess?
Game plan is to let this colored freak lose control. He's undisciplined. And then you just take advantage of it, just like how my brother's doing.
This is really turning into some kind of fight here, man. You know, this is one of the matches in Imagine Wrestling that we haven't seen a lot.
Oh, man.
You know, for a long time, these two were on the same side. Oh, my God!
My gosh.
That feels like it should be illegal.
You see this ankle lock John got to apply?
This could be an end right here, man. Look how far back John Ross has the arm of Malachi Gage pulled back. This is a problem. And now, referee, look.
Whoa.
John Ross was trying to take a shortcut there.
Johnny was about to rip his arm off.
Yeah, for real, man. Wind him up with a big arm wringer.
Oh.
Drives the shoulder in joint to joint. What a fight we're seeing here tonight. Drives an elbow under the insert of Malachi Gage's elbow and up and over with a fireman's carry, all the while holding on tight.
Why did we not
to
count
that
him?
arm?
That should have been 3 right there, Kato. That was a 3 count.
Clearly Malachi Gage's shoulder was not down. Let's not count out the Sideshow Psycho just yet.
This referee took forever to get down and count. Come on, John.
This was your boy for a long time. What are you complaining about? You and him exchanging cheeseburgers on the regular.
He don't accept burgers no more, so he's not my boy anymore.
I'm glad to see John Williams has decided to take a step in the positive direction. Be the kind of referee that he's supposed to be. Oh, he might be checking. Is Malachi Gage not able to continue here? Is he able to continue or no?
Shoulder got to be. Oh,
good God! Just punishing Malachi Gage right now.
He's punishing him. He's punishing him.
John Ross came into this match with a very clear game plan, and to this point has been executing it to perfection. Now, if John Ross can come into the match with the same sort of vigor and expertise this Saturday night, we could be looking at a very short title reign for the Watch.
Oh, yeah. My bet this side is that
Look at that. When have you ever seen that? Trap the arm, then hit that Russian leg sweep, putting a lot of torque on the elbow and shoulder. What a maneuver, as Vince McMahon would say in the 80s, by the good neighbor John Ross.
John Ross, his offensive style is just so weird and unorthodox, but it gets the job done.
Look, we've talked about it in the past. We haven't mentioned it in a while, so for any of our new fans, you may not be aware, neighbor John, a legitimate combat veteran, trained in the Army in the style of hand-to-hand combat. This guy, for all of his eccentricities, is an incredible fighter. He knows how to hurt people. He knows how to finish matches. He knows how to win.
He's about to prove it right now.
Might be taking just a little bit too long.
For my nephew. What is going on? Whoa!
Oh, drives
Oh, my
John
gosh.
down right on the side of his head. John Ross may be in trouble here. Is he going to be able to continue?
Oh, my gosh. Is he okay? He just dropped him on top of his head.
Yeah, I mean, John Ross
Showboated for far too long. Neighbor John looked like he was trying.
Oh, he was just cleaning out the ring. Oh.
Trying to think about using that hammer.
Oh.
Gets up and elbowed as Malachi Gage.
clothesline. Malachi throws a big punch, takes John Ross off his feet. That jaw has been surgically repaired before. Whoa!
What a shot.
Malachi Gage turns the head of the good neighbor completely around. This is a problem, and this might be the end. Setting him up. Whoa, 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 come on. Oh my God, it certainly looked like that the Ross and Son simply wanted this match to set a trap, and now they've done it.
No,
all right, guys,
no
you
trap.
proved your point.
James is getting
We don't
in there
need to see any
defending
more of
his
this.
Father. He's defending his father. That's what he's doing right now.
Come on now. Oh,
The lazy boy, as they like to call it. Good God, and there goes Ross and Son.
Everybody's
Nothing left
favorite
to
move.
accomplish, I guess.
Everybody's favorite
Sickening.
move.
Sickening display, man. I don't like it. Man, to say I'm disappointed.
Oh, man.
Let's stick with Malachi Gage here as he tries. Look at this guy. All heart. Even after taking that devastating lazy boy, a 2-on-1 assault, here comes Malachi Gage getting back to his feet. This man is all man.
Never
He's
quits.
all man.
Never
whoa, whoa,
quits.
whoa, 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 what the hell is happening now?
Oh.
Come on.
Where you come from? Where these guys come from?
I thought these guys hated each other. What are they doing?
Why is they doing this to him?
Can we get some security out here? We're going to have to start hiring security on... Good
Oh, my
God
gosh.
Almighty.
Oh, man.
That's enough, man. Good God. Let's... What do we got? Play a video. Play...
Next chance. If I have anything.
I've had some time to think about what happened at the last Imagine show, and a couple people have asked me why I think Apollo did what he did, especially after I went out of my way to put him over, to tell the truth. To tell the truth that I think that he has an incredible future, that I think that he's an amazing talent, and that he will be leading the way for professional wrestling, not just here in Central PA, not just in Pittsburgh, but on a national level. And I think I know what got him so angry. You see, by any measurable attribute, Apollo should have won that match. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster, he's in better shape, he's younger. Everything was in his advantage. And he still lost. And he doesn't know why. Well, I'll tell you what, Apollo. If you didn't learn the lesson the first time, let's try this again one more time. September 2nd in Altoona. You and me and Imagine Wrestling. I think your future is bright, but you still have a few things to learn. And I've been doing this almost 20 years, so I got a few things to teach you.
So there you go, man. Chris LaRusso, of course, has that big match this Saturday coming up with Alexander Apollo. A lot on their mind there right now. Disrespectful. Alexander Apollo, very disrespectful, spitting in his teacher's face. I couldn't really believe it. Together, it seemed like you weren't on the same page, and maybe, I dare say, didn't like each other.
You know, what page we're on is none of your business.
You know, the
Kate.
important point, hold on. Besides that, the important point isn't even about whether we're getting along or not. It's about the fact that we've been overlooked again, multiple times. We destroyed all those teams in the tables, ladders, and chairs match, and then magically Ross and Son get a title match. What about us? Where's our title match? We're tired of being overlooked. Everyone knows if we were facing the Watch, if we were facing Red Boys, no matter who we face, we should be the next Imagine Tag Team Champions. So,
Yeah, he's right. We will be the next Imagine Tag Team Champions. We're going to make sure of that. And as for title matches tonight, your new Imagine Live champion has Jake Wiley. Is that his name?
Jake Wiley, you know his name. He's beat you many times.
Pretty sure they've been chanting Jake Wiley. Jake Wiley. So Jake Wiley, your crazy ass is going down tonight. No gods, no masters, just the champs.
Interesting development, man. I could have swore every time we turn around, these two are arguing with each other, and now it seems like they're asking for a title match this Saturday against the Watch. But as we know, those guys already have a match on their agenda this weekend, and that's going to be my next guest. Come on in right now. You guys proud of yourselves? You set a nice little trap, and you got your collar popped. Like, I don't know what the story is here with this.
Yeah, we're bringing it back. Yeah, we're bringing it back.
This is what the cool. This is what
No one has ever described Ross and Son.
Why is your collar down?
Yeah. My son has
Pop it up.
informed me that
I'm a grown man.
This is what all the kids are doing now. That's what my son has informed me.
Exactly. But like back to get back on track, why were Enders and DeVere so upset? Like at us being first in line, because in case the imagination has forgotten, we're first in everything. Here you go.
Oh, let me see
I'm
that.
on Dad.
Oh, that looks good on you, son. And I mean, my son has a good point. First of all, did they even ask before tonight? I teach my son, you don't know what opportunities you can get until you ask. We asked. We asked last week. The Watch accepted. And as you can see, I taught my son that lesson because I'm the number one dad. My son, with his fashion tips, is a number one son. And Imagine Wrestling always talks about family first. Well, family first, Ross and Son, we're the first family of Imagine Wrestling.
Exactly.
We're first in Imagine Wrestling, we're first at family, first place dad, first place son, first place in the contest to wear Argyle and look pretty good. That's true. And we're going to be first in the hearts of the Imagine Nation when we not only ask for a title shot, but we receive a title shot.
First. We receive it first.
Receive it first. And then what? Then what comes
And
next?
then in the match, we prove that we are, again, number one.
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
First. The first best tag team in Imagine Wrestling by defeating the Watch and proving once again why life is better in a sweater together.
I can't understand what they're saying. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's gibberish. Let's go ahead and bring in, at this point, of course, the team that has reigned on top for the entirety of 2023 until just last month. Arguably, in the fans' mind, still the best tag team in the company. I'm sure the Watch would have something to say about that right now. But, hey, pretty snazzy new shirt you got there. Any chance that'll be available to the fans this Saturday?
Yes. This Saturday, you can have this Rad Boys super cool dynamic duo shirt inspired by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, anyway, Eric, I heard what you said. You called me Jake Willie. Nobody calls me that. Nobody calls me Jake Willie. You know what he's going to make me do? He's going to make me pull my pants down again. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Keep your pants on. Keep your pants on. Tell them about tonight.
Fine. Tonight, I'm going to punch you so hard in the face, and then I'm going to give you a good old super kick. Yeah. All because you called me Jake Willie. But this Saturday, number one contender, possible match of the year, number two. Tell him.
Yeah, I'll tell him. You know, this Saturday, it's the Rad Boys against Dog Nation once again, and every time we step in the ring together. What is it, Jake? What is it? That's right. They say the best match of the year. No, it's a contender for it, but you know why?
because it has the best damn tag team on the East Coast today. And that's everybody around here. Ross and Son, Enders and DeVere, The Watch, Dog Nation, they all want to call themselves the best. You win one match, you want to call yourselves the best. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And we've been running this marathon a whole lot longer than a lot of people. But there is one team that's been running that marathon a little bit longer. That's Dog Nation. And I dare say we are better than them. We are better than every tag team up and down the East Coast, up and down the West Coast, up and down any coast, anywhere. You talk best tag teams, you're looking at them. You're looking at the best damn tag team around. Anybody want to step up? You're all going to get knocked down. This Saturday, we're going to beat Dog Nation once and again. And we're going to become the #1 contenders again. And we're going to win the Imagine Tag Team titles again for the 4th time. That's right. That's right, Jake. 4 times. Come on, 4 times.
Stop hitting me.
4 times.
Tell them.
4 times, right?
4 time.
Yeah.
4 time. 4 time. 4 time.
That's right. Game changers, record breakers. You know what we are? The best. This Saturday, Rad Boys in the house!
I still can't believe he called me Willie.
I seem to remember an entire town of DuBois chanting Jake Willie at him, and he seemed to like that, but this is a problem. I guess it's different. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring in at this time a guy who had a little bit of a rough night. Seemed like he was set up, and then Enders and DeVere sort of picked the bones. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. He's our final guest in the interview segment. That's Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage. So you got a big match this Saturday against Ross and Son. You have any words also? I'm sure you have words for the two of them. I'm sure you have words for Lucio DeVere and Eric Enders as well.
You know what? Ross and Son, you had your match. You had your match. And maybe we would have considered taking it easy on you. Maybe. Not now. Now you prove to me you can't beat me in a one-on-one match this Saturday. Everyone's going to see that you can't beat the Watch in a 2-on-2 tag team match for the biggest prize in independent wrestling. And more important than all, you will be a first tag team in the second reign on a long list of tag teams to fall beneath the Watchtower. And Enders and DeVere, you come here. You tell me you want a match. The Watch versus Ross and Son. We are defending these tag team titles twice in one night. Eric, Lucio, you will be lucky to leave this weekend with your teeth still intact. The same goes for you, Ross and Son. And me and the Alpha have anything to do with it? Dental work is for Ross and Son. Dental work is for Enders and DeVere, and the tag team championships are still for the Watch.
There you go. I guess book it, call it. It's going to be the Watch wrestling twice on Saturday night. That's going to be against Ross and Son, and then later on against Lucio DeVere and Eric Enders. Quite a night. May have been a mistake in my book. Let's go ahead and hear from, or let's show everybody our newest fan of the week. There you go, man. Fan of the week, man. We always are excited to have our newest fan of the week. We congratulate you, Kelsey. If you would like to be our fan of the week, all we need you to do is just email us, send us through Messenger, pictures of yourself with roughly five, six different current Imagine wrestlers, and we'll get you in the rotation. We still have a few people on our list here to get through the coming few weeks. We had a big surge at the beginning, and then it's sort of tapered off a little bit now. So I know there's a lot of kids that still come to our show. We love to see you guys get some pictures taken this weekend and send them in to us so that we can get you as our fan of the week. So it's a big deal. Then quickly we're going to talk about our sponsor again here. Of course, that's Renewal by Anderson. That is, and it's not Renewal by Arn Anderson, by the way. I know that Eric Enders was a little confused about that last week. It's Renewal by Anderson. You can contact Jordan Treese there. His number, 814-330-9870. You can get high-quality window and patio door home investment options. Visit their showroom over at Municipal Drive in Duncansville. Ask for Jordan specifically. Or DC Bentley. If you just say DC Bentley or Jordan, they'll connect you to them. They'll get it sorted out. Let's go ahead and, yeah, man. That's, people only want to hear me talk for so long. I think what people really want to hear here is come here for some wrestling.
Here goes a match. Get to the ring.
Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. First, the challenger. He is one half of the Rad Boys. He is accompanied by all that Braden Elliott. He is banging Jake Wiley.
Jake Peacock.
His opponent, he's accompanied by the man from the other side of your mind, the Enigma Lucio DeVere. He is the new reigning and defending Imagine Live champion. He is Eric Enders. There you go, the self-proclaimed anarchist.
Antichrist.
That's something different, I think. A little different.
He's a smart guy. I heard he got his English major. Don't you have your English major?
He's not an English major. He has a PhD.
Oh.
It's a little different. I'll help you here, Coach.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Still fancy.
I've heard that him and Lucio DeVere may be members of the Communist Party. I'm not sure. Or Antifa or something. I don't know. Or maybe members of ISIS. What? I don't think they're members of ISIS. That could get us on a watch list.
Eric could fit. Look at his hair.
There you go. Flaunting that newly won title. I don't know that, the craziness that is Jake Wiley. I don't think he's somebody you really want to rev up because it's real easy to get this guy wound up.
Elbow right there.
I feel like someone should throw you down the well or something.
He calls that move exactly that. The Roaring Spring elbow. He said that's a throwback.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
It was beautiful.
Back in, ducks the punch, and he's just throwing those repeated thrusts.
That PhD ain't helping Eric, is it?
Why is Lucio DeVere up on the apron? Smack him.
Go smack him.
Smack the daylights out of him.
Don't say the swear,
Jake Wiley. Jake Wiley threatened to make us swear. That is the last thing that we need.
The athletic commission told me I'm going to have to find him next time.
Oh, hard into that.
Next time he takes his pants off on air.
Boy, referee, it'd be nice if he'd do his job and keep the guys on the outside in their respective corners. John, the ref, just out of sorts, man. It is hard to keep a balanced head when all your hair is on one side and none on the other. It's a difficult course for this hamburger-loving fool to understand what needs to be done here. No doubt about that.
This is what happens when you don't eat beef burgers. You've just been eating Beyond Burgers. Pretty weird.
No, there's no way that guy's only eating Beyond Burgers.
Big suplex that drove all the air out. Getting caught up here. Looks like a bit of a sleeper combination.
Maybe I should put something there. Call renewal by Carl Anderson.
Carl, maybe the hole was put there by a machine gun in the possession of Carl Anderson.
Hey, that's my job to advertise. You stop that, Eric. Why he always trying to do that? And he calls him what, Carl Anderson this time?
Carl Anderson, yes. Carl Anderson, of course, of Bullet Club fame.
This guy.
My favorite Carl in wrestling, of course, Carl Gage, which I'm sure most people don't know who that is, but I'm also old. Beautiful counter. Pulled back on the tights. A little bit of a shady bit of exercise there out of Eric Enders as he held onto the tights, slammed his forearm into the lower back of Jake Wiley, and now has Jake Wiley on the ground trying to apply that bear hug and drive the wind out of Jake Wiley. Eric Enders, again, another guy, smart guy, come into this match with a clear and definitive game plan. Not sure he got what he wanted out of that, but he's getting all that he wants out of this. Just standing on the back of the neck of Jake Wiley. Look.
He's making him look bad.
Jake Wiley, that is a difficult spot to be in because you cannot, it's difficult to get out of it. It's not going to end the match, but it's also not going to feel good to have someone stand on the back of your neck.
That does something mentally to you. Somebody's foot right on the back of your head and you can't get up.
Beautifully delivered on that forearm shiver by Eric Enders. And if I'm Jake Wiley, I might want to start to tap into that craziness because this is as deep a water we've seen Jake Wiley in a while. I will say, though, we've talked about it time and time again. These Rad Boys have a reserve. They have a toughness. They have a mental acuity to push through pain. And they're going to need, Jake Wiley's certainly going to need all of that tonight if they're going to come out on top with a victory.
He's going to have to take a shot of Bang the way he's looking right now. Eric's all over him.
Out across.
Out of the way is Jake Wiley. I'm not sure if perhaps Eric Enders caught himself low. Whether that was on the inside of the leg or right in between the legs, I couldn't really tell. But either way, not a good spot to be in. And Jake Wiley trying to fire back.
I think he caught his Willie.
Oh, my God. Jake Wiley going for a big shot. Oh, caught Eric Enders looking up. Jake Wiley brought from underneath that big right hand. And now Eric Enders in all sorts of trouble. Jake Wiley winding up that big elbow. Caught it. That 12-6 elbow right in between the eyes. And now Jake Wiley setting up for the super kick. We are about to have a new Imagine Live champion. Oh, caught it. Enders kicks in low, up and over, flips through to Jake Wiley. Tribute to Bray Wyatt is countered, but then caught with the sweet chin music. Now we have a new champion. Whoa. What is happening here tonight?
What's he doing? He just interfered in the match. He's thrown out.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Whoa, there's that angry man's clothesline.
Oh,
it looked like Lucio was about to abandon his partner there. Oh, might be double dare time. And there it is, beautifully done.
Man.
Beautifully done. Rad Boys not getting the title tonight. But I'll tell you what, a disqualification victory, in my eyes, puts Jake Wiley firmly still in the picture to get a future shot against...
I don't think we've seen the last match between Jake Wiley and Eric Enders over this Imagine Live title. I'll tell you what, man, it is, can we clean up the ring here a little bit? These guys just laying around here. We're real close to getting to that title situation.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna have a quick interview with everybody that's gonna be in this match this Saturday night. So let's get everybody sort of in place so we can get ready for that. Hold on. What's going on in the ring here? What's going on in the ring? Hey, I'll tell you what, we're gonna sort this out. Let's go ahead and play the video that Chris Coleman sent.
Saturday night, September the 2nd. Fatal four-way for the Imagine Heavyweight Championship. Rocker Chris Sands, Jimmy the Hippie. You got in a bad spot. You're between me and what I want, the World Heavyweight title. Gregory, you're in the spot you've always been, with the X on your back. We're coming for that title. All three of us. But only one of us is going to walk out with it. Me versus the world. I bet on the world beater.
All right, guys, it's
No, what was that? Who had the win there?
Who asked you to get in the ring?
Do that to me?
Who asked you to get in the ring?
come on. We got to get on with the show. We got to get.
I don't need you.
All right. Hey,
What happened there?
hey, we got to move on from the show here. We have got to move on. It's time.
You
for
think I
us
care about your show?
You should.
You think I care about your time?
You're the champion. You should most care about the show.
Yeah, because it's my show. It's my show. And this Saturday, it better be our show. Because if you cost us that match, if your stupid bastard son doesn't get to it, I'm gonna knock those fake teeth down your throat.
I'd like to see you try. You think you can take me on? You've seen what I'm capable of.
Please, just go to a separate room. We got to move on with the show. Come on. You guys should have been
Well,
gone
I'd like
already.
to see him try.
Yeah, I know.
Enders, you want to try anything? I'll show you.
All right.
Don't ruin the title for us this time. And if you think you're man enough to do something, try it.
Come on. You were supposed to have been gone 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't ruin that. He wouldn't ruin it.
All right, I get the point. Yep. All right, let's. Man, oh man, this is ridiculous. Those two better get on the same page, or they've got a shot in hell winning those tag team titles. Let's go ahead and we promised you guys some interview. We heard from Coleman a little earlier. He was unable to be here. He sent in that video to us. Let's go ahead and bring it at this time. Right now, we have the Imagine Heavyweight Champion, the man who's been the champion for the majority of this year. Let's go ahead and bring him in, Gorgeous Gregory.
Champ is here. Just like John Cena. Just like Cena, baby. It's showtime, Lance.
Let's go, baby.
It's Wednesday night.
It's your show.
It's Wednesday night.
The main character is here. I'm Mr. Imagine Live.
I mean, who's ever said that? I mean, what are you doing?
I don't know. Nobody important's ever said that.
No one said that. No one's ever been like, oh, Mr. Imagine Live. No one's ever said that.
Yeah, they said that.
Who?
Plenty of people.
Who? Who's
Plenty
ever
of people.
said that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I
don't
thought.
know.
That's what I
Somebody
thought.
said that, but now I claimed it.
Big title match this Saturday.
Yes.
I'm certain you're going to lose the title this Saturday. What's on your mind? You got three guys who all hate you. They're not letting you leave with that title. What's on your mind?
Cato, you know what this means. You know what this Saturday means. Lance, you know what this Saturday means, don't you, sweetheart? Don't you know what this Saturday means? This Saturday marks the day where those three bums find out that my work rate is generational. My work rate is once in a lifetime. And it just begins in this ring, Cato, you see. It just begins here. But it goes outside, in the gym, every single day, Monday,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How many days is that, Lance Payne?
So many to count.
7 days.
Seven.
7 days, sweetheart.
7.
7 days a week. I am in the gym grinding. What are they doing? What are they doing? Other than failing all of you over and over and over again while they're laying down on the ground, looking up at the lights while I'm raising my title time and time again. Just like this. Just like this. Saturday, September 2nd. Those 3 physically unimpressive, mentally incompetent imbeciles find out that they are not on my level and they are not on the level below me either.
There you go. A lot of confidence coming from Gorgeous Gregory. Let's go ahead and step to the side. We're going to allow Jimmy the Hippie to have his turn to speak. Come on out, Jimmy the Hippie.
Whoa. Slow down, Jimmy. Let me tell you something. The PA Athletic Commission gave me the power to ban anybody. So let me give you a warning. You touch Gorgeous Gregory tonight, bye-bye to your title shot this Saturday. You'll be banned from the building, and you won't have a title shot.
That's right, Mr. Fungus Feet. That's right. Keep your hands off of me.
That's fine. I'm not going to put my hands on anybody. You see, Lance Payne, the way I see it, you still owe me $120. So I'll trade you up. We can relieve you of that debt via one pile driver, and we'll call it even. I'll drop you on that giraffe neck, and you can sail off into the distance, and we can all pretend that you never existed. You see, for those of us just turning into the...
Coach, do you remember the threat you just gave Jimmy? You didn't give it to me, buddy.
Okay, all right. This wasn't supposed to get physical.
It's Saturday. Pal, let's not jeopardize our friendship or your health. This title is flying home with the hippie. Bang that into your head.